Even after presidential election tribunal gave a verdict, 25% is still very much coming on. 25% FCT, according to Adewale Adebayo. The Supreme Court long ago decided on the issue, and what has happened is really appalling. So a lot of persons, a lot of people are asking themselves what went on with the 25%. How come A is saying this, B is saying that? Is there something we need to do? Why is there miscommunication, and why are things not really, why are we not getting the truth as we should? So these are some of the things that are happening, and every single person is beginning to really ask themselves what is going on, and we all are beginning to get into the whole of this, and we are wondering what else could possibly be the real issue right now. Anyway, my lovely wonderful people, it is what it is. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. 25% FCT, according to Adewale Adebayo. The Supreme Court long ago decided on this issue of the status of Abuja. The SDP candidate of the 2023 election, Adewale Adebayo, reportedly responded to the ruling of the Presidential Election Petition Court, which dismissed the case of Mr. Peter Obi and Alhaji Atiku Abubakar against President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in an interview with the Sun correspondent. He said that the Supreme Court has long since resolved the question of Abuja standing in relation to the 25% of votes in the FCT. He added that the Supreme Court has informed them that they were not authorized to carry out INEC regulation. He continued to criticize the petitions for appearing in court to debate on related issues. Let me be clear, the Supreme Court long ago resolved the debate over Abuja status when the Supreme Court decided that we shouldn't go before it against to enforce INEC regulation. I was there when the decision was made. The petitions appeared in court to fight over issues related to what transpired on election day, such as the FCT legal standing, the eligibility of the opposition party candidates, the nomination of the opposition party candidate, and the nomination of the vice president. The petitions legal disputes which they were disputing because they were constitutional questions and other statutory arguments had nothing to do with what transpired at the election. So what they did was really going against what the Supreme Court has already said for a while. However, this is what the law says. Our constitution says and 25%. But how that interpretation follows is up to the judges to give interpretation, and this is what they have said. We just have to stay with it and know that the Supreme Court may look at it differently. So this is what is happening. They're saying there is this, there is that, and all kinds of issues coming up, and we just need to understand where all this is coming from, because as it stands at the moment, every single person wants to know what has gone on and why things are the way they are. If things are to really change and we are to really get into the best position, we need to be able to understand some of these areas and some of these things and know what's going on, because as it stands at the moment, there are questions already being asked. Okay, a lot of persons are already asking questions as to what could possibly be happening in terms of Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu and all that is going on with relations to where we are at the moment. So Nigerians, it is what it is. If there is any time in our history where everybody needs to understand what's going on, I think it's now. The issue is very serious now, and so none of us should sit back and allow the same people over and over again to begin to wonder if anything is going to come out of this. So there's a lot going on already, and every single one of us needs to understand all of this. The Supreme Court is not supposed to is not supposed to it's not supposed to give a new law. It's just supposed to interpret the law. However, it does not seem like these things are happening. It feels like there is something else. Okay, it feels like if you listen to the judgment, it's as though they are ready to clear all their petition and say, this was what you said, but this is what it is. For the whole count that everybody have, they were all dismissed. Does that make sense? Every single of the counts were dismissed, every single one of them. So it brings the question on again, is there could there have been something different? Could it have been something different, or is there something else that we needed to know? So these are some of the things that have happened, and every single person is beginning to ask themselves if things could possibly change, and if we could possibly get the best at the end of the day from all of this. Nigerians, we would just want, we want our country to be okay. Bottom line, we just want this country to work so that together we can we can change the political atmosphere and make Nigeria a better place. There's a lot already going on, and if you don't understand it, you will think that somebody is trying to just go against the other person. No, but because today information is already all around us. Information is all around us, and people cannot continue to lie, okay, and think that they can just get away with it. It's not happening. You know why? The world is a global village. Back in 1987, probably when they do these things, we just the information begins to disseminate gradually, and it fades out gradually, and by the time people are hearing it, it has already died down. Unlike today, immediately everybody's hearing the same information. The whole thing is already all out there, and everybody's seeing what is happening. So whether you like it or not, the information is all out there for every single person to see. So it is what it is, and so this is what is happening. This is what is going on, and everybody is beginning to rise and ask themselves. That's why the government, they are more they are working on eggshells. It's not like before that they can do and undo and get away with it. No, it's not happening. It's not happening. You can't do that. Those things they do before you know it, they've just they just done some things. They just acted in a very funny way and all that. No. You can't do that. You can't do that. You can't. So these are some of the things that are happening, and every single person is beginning to see and wonder, if things can really, be different. We're tired of the same thing over and over again. Yes. Please don't forget, every single one of us is important, and we have something to contribute to make this nation a better place. But what are we doing? Are we just being saddled with the information and leaving it there, or we are really working at it? Please leave us a comment. Don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. God bless. Have a fantastic and a lovely day from us. It's bye for now.